Hi there, it's Lukasz for the Tech Travel Geeks, and today we'll be unboxing the brand new Xiaomi Redmi Note 90 5G, an affordable smartphone with 5G capabilities from Xiaomi. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks to see more videos from us, including the setup video we'll be releasing soon, as well as a number of other videos and the full review we'll be working on after that. Alright, we've just received the Redmi Note 90 5G review unit from Xiaomi, and we're really looking forward to testing it out. So let's get straight into it. The box is very similar to the one for Redmi Note 9S, which Matteo unboxed back in May 2020. Also, similarly to their other recent products, Xiaomi specifically mentioned that their phone has easy access to Google apps like Gmail or YouTube, unlike some other Chinese companies, so that's great to see. There are also some other device specifications, but we'll discuss those in a moment. Inside, we get a Redmi branded accessories box, so let's start with it and leave the phone for dessert. Inside, there's a SIM ejector tool. We'll be using it to set the phone up soon. There's also an instructions booklet, translated into multiple languages and quite detailed, so we'll be sure to read all of it. The other booklet is the warranty card, good to keep it somewhere safe. And right underneath it, there's a transparent gel case, which should be great to start with, until I get a flip case or follow Matteo's lead and pick something made out of Mocodile. Back to the box, underneath the phone, there are a couple more accessories. There's a USB-C cable, which is fantastic news since we're finally getting a consistent flow of budget devices with USB-C charging. There's also a charger. Unlike some new flagship phones, this one still includes one. Your charger will depend on where you buy it from, but our review unit came with a European plug. It can support up to 22 watts, but the phone itself is up to 18 watts, which is not the fastest on the market, but could charge a third of the excellent 5000 mAh battery in 30 minutes. Okay, let's finally have a look at the phone itself. There are a few headline specs on the sleeve, but we'll discuss them in a moment. Let's first see what it looks like. Our model came in the Nightfall black color, but there's also a Daybreak purple one, as per the front of the box. The back is made of textured plastic and it's rounded on the sides, so it looks quite nice. It also has a nice feel to it and shouldn't keep any fingerprints. The cameras are arranged in a circle on a module that protrudes a little, so it's best to use a case to avoid any scratches. We'll be getting two cameras this time, a 48 megapixel main sensor with f1.8 aperture and a 2 megapixel macro camera. There's also a depth sensor, which should help with portrait shots, and an LED flash. We'll be testing this all soon, but it's too bad that there's no ultra-wide camera, and we've not seen the best results with 2 megapixel macro cameras so far. Be sure to check our full review once it's available on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. There's also a mention of 5G on the back, which is great to see in such a budget-friendly device. We'll be sure to test it out soon, as we have some 5G coverage here in Edinburgh. What's really interesting is that it supports dual 5G SIMs, so you can be really flexible if you have a different work and personal phone and need dual 5G standby. What's even better is that there's a third slot for a microSD card to expand the storage. Speaking of which, our model is equipped with 4GB of memory and 128GB of storage using UFS 2.2 technology, which should allow for a fast read and write speeds. There's also a 64GB version with a slightly slower UFS 2.1 technology, as it doesn't have the write booster or write accelerator. The phone is powered by an octa-core MediaTek Dimensity 800 5G processor. There are 8 wee hamsters inside. It's a mid-range processor, but we're hoping for good performance overall, and we'll be testing it using some games for sure. Let's get back to our tour of the device. At the bottom we have a speaker, the USB-C port, a microphone and the carriage port, or 3.5mm audio jack, which is great to see. What's even better is that there's also a second speaker at the top, so it's great to see that we get stereo speakers, as they're not too common nowadays. Next to it, we'll also find a microphone, a secondary noise cancelling microphone, and the infrared blaster, which is Mateo's favorite feature. On the sides, there's the SIM slot on the left, and the volume rocker and the power button with a fingerprint sensor on the side. I'm really looking forward to testing it, as I've not had such a sensor yet, so I'm quite hopeful. And finally, the screen. It's a 6.53-inch Full HD Plus display with brightness of 450 nits. It's using the IPS LCD technology and is protected by Gorilla Glass 5, in addition to the screen protector. We'll have to test it out to properly assess it, but let me just quickly switch it on to see what it looks like. As you can see, the screen is quite bright, and it highlights the presence of the front-facing camera, which is in a dot or dot notch. It's a 13 megapixel camera supporting full HD video recording and face detection. We'll see how good it is soon. So far, the phone is looking good, so we're really excited to test it out. I'll be putting my main SIM card into it in a moment, so check our channel very soon to see what setup looks like. The phone should be available by the end of January, and the announced pricing so far is 229 and 269 euros for the two models, with an early bird discount available. We're still waiting for the full pricing in other markets, but if we trust AliExpress, it should also be around £260, but when pre-ordered early and delivered from China, it's under £200. Excellent value. That's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel with notifications on to follow our coverage of the Redmi Note 9T in the near future. You can also leave us a comment to let us know what features you'd like us to test soon. Thanks for watching!